Hey guys, it's Josh and I'm back with some Cyberpunk 2077 content. Today it's going to be more of a tips and tricks guide, teaching you guys the ways like the professor as I always do. But before I do, I really need to look at you guys. Are you guys ready for this bullshit? I don't even know why I'm wearing sunglasses in my room, looking like a dummy. But like I said, I'm back. I'm going to teach you guys the ways of how to play this game, because this game is butt in teaching you tutorials and explanations. I know you might progress and learn on your own, but I want to know what the hell to expect next. I'm not even being taught in this game. So I'll do just that. And I'll continue to look with these sunglasses, but actually I'm going to take these things off because I can't see shit. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so let's get this going. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Josh. I create video content. I would appreciate it if you guys can leave a comment while you guys are watching. It's like I feel like I bite you guys because you guys don't respond. But respond. Put something down there. Spam. Please no spam bots either. There's like those girl bots that people be getting. I'm like, that's weird. People are like, girl. Okay, so first off and foremost, any guy or any gal that's techie and understands what I see right now on my screen, there's like these palm trees that just break through the map. Now, is it me? Because I've changed my settings to the low end to PlayStation settings, and then I move it up to obviously PC settings, and it doesn't disappear. So I'm wondering if this is part of the glitch that some people are probably seeing, which is rather annoying. But you guys see it. It's right there. You see it over there. It's like the palm tree glitch for some reason. But let's talk about this game. So right off the bat, guys, when you guys go to the menu, this is a quick overview of some tips that I'm going to explain to you guys, and I'll continue to create more guides on this. So when you guys go to the map section, I haven't played this game much, but obviously you guys see everything that you guys want to see. If you need the legend, you press up on Xbox. I have the Xbox controller, and you see all the stores that are available to you. The other thing that you guys can do is that if you go all the way to the right, on the top, your journal is where you have all the jobs left, like everything that you have done. If you look at the completed section, it's all the ones that you've completed. Gigs, it's a side gig, and then these are side jobs. So I feel like the gig is probably tied into something else. I don't know why side gigs and side jobs aren't kind of like put in the same category, but there might be a reason for that. But let's say, you know, the main job is the main story, right? The main thing you're going to progress and learn about your character and whichever faction you chose to. It's Corpo, Street Kid, all that good stuff, Nomad. But here, the side jobs, you know, we can open, close the windows, make it very organized. So if I just want to do side jobs, and let's say I want to do this one, I can read on to what this is. Victor, blah, blah, blah. I can track the job. So now my map is going to track that job. So let me go back to the map. Now I'm going to go to that particular side mission, right? So you're going to also find other missions as well as you guys progress. So if you see these question marks, these are other side gigs that you're going to find too. And also, if you're walking around the map too, you're going to find like random things. Kind of similar to Red Dead Redemption. Not like it, but similar, where you're going to find a shootout. You might find some thugs like holding an area. You might walk to a building where there's like a crew in there, and then they see you and they start shooting. Those guys I always go after because I want to increase my street cred and kind of like gain experience, try to get loot. But be aware of that, guys. Like, the side missions are one, but these question marks are also another, and then you might run into something randomly as you like walk around and free roam the city. So keep that in mind, guys. When you guys go to journals, that's where you see all the stuff that you have in your arsenal to go for. If you don't want to do it anymore, I would think you would go and click another mission and track that job so you can remove yourself from the side mission and go back to the main storyline. But I will keep it to this one, right? The other thing too, guys, is your character. The character has different abilities in terms of what they can do. I do have 2 attributes and 3 perk points available. The attribute, obviously, I have 2 to place in each one. Depending on how you want to build your character, it already tells you what it is. So body is athletic, annihilation, street brawler. Reflexes, handgun, blades, assault. I'm pretty sure like reloading and all that good stuff. Technical ability, crafting, engineering. Cooldown, which is stealth or cold blood. And it tells you what it is, right? It tells you on the left side. Intelligence, again, you read the right side what it is and all that stuff. Increasing the RAM, your cooldown time on the RAM, which I found annoying because I didn't understand how the RAM works, but now I am. And when you go in there, there's another section. So the breaching is what you're getting in terms of the like there's these sections where they're marked in red, and it's called like the Minigame, where you're breaching into a device and you might get loot out of it. So this is where it's tied into this part, right? Whereas the quick hack is the quick hack against the enemies. So whether it's lethal, non-lethal, this is where you go towards it. If you're going to, let's say, this passive, there's a passive one here for the cooldown time for the breach. No, actually, it's going to be the RAM. Give me 1 second. It's going to be this one, intelligence. No, it's actually going to be here. Give me 1 second. I know I could find it in here. Unless you guys know where it's at, but I don't even think you guys can even find it for me. That's breaching. There we go. Sorry, that took a while and I just couldn't find it. So allows RAM to recover during combat. Recover 4 RAM units every 60 seconds. So this is going to be very helpful as a passive to have, because right now when you don't have this, it's rather annoying. So I'm going to actually get it. And then I can actually increase it level 2. So I think it's up to 3 levels for certain ones and up to 3, 2, 1 for each ability. But then once you let it to, like, once you get more RAM, you see the second level, it's 8 RAM units every 60 seconds. So as you get more RAM and different mods, they're going to require more RAM, which will hurt because they could probably deal a lot of damage, but you need something to cool it down to get it back, which right now for me, I'm ass with the RAM. Like I just got to have to do the shootout and I can't be really techy. But you're going to start, progressing and figure these things out on your own. I don't want to spoil this all for you guys, but the breach protocol is like the devices that you go into and what you're trying to do in terms of reaching these sections. So it was a little rather confusing at the beginning, but now I'm kind of getting it. Same thing here. You're going to start getting new perks as you progress and you add up new attributes. So look at the skill progression, you get more stuff, increases around by 1, decreases quick hack, increase quick hack duration. So look at the stuff at the bottom because you're going to get rewarded by the progression that you make when you start adding more stuff here. Same thing with breach. You get the 1 perk point increase, and then you get all this other good stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff in terms of what you're going to do here in terms of your character build. Same thing goes with body. Self-explanatory, guys. There is progression rewards as you guys build up your character in terms of what you wanted to do in the game. Same thing with handguns. Reduced reload time. Again, we knew that's going to happen, and you get rewarded for that. So there's a lot of cool things. Like there's a lot that you can do in this game. Strong attacks. Like there's so much, and that's the beauty of building out your character. You're going to make him or her unique in the game. So that's that. The crafting materials, I still haven't gotten to that point where I can craft, but there would be stuff in these sections here for you to craft your materials, and then the upgrades are here. But let me go to the character real quick and talk about what I have here. So right now, my guy is corporal, right? But as you progress, you're going to collect items. Do know that you can disassemble and get things from it, or you can go to a shop and sell it. So if you look at the bottom at the helmet, you see 0.2 or you see $4. So if I do, I don't really need this helmet, so I'm going to do disassemble. I got 0.2. Let me go to another one that makes much more sense for you guys because you're going to see it quantify. Like this assault rifle, I don't need it, right? So I'm going to get 7.2, or I can go to a shop and get $40. So this is one way you're going to get getting loot in the game. But what you want to do is either disassemble or obviously get the money. So you guys can use it for other things. So I'm going to disassemble. And now you saw what happened up here, which was 183 out of 200, which is actually my inventory. Sorry, guys, that was incorrect of me to say. But that is the, I thought it was something else. That's the weight that your item has within your inventory. So also that's another thing. That's another perk. If you build up your ability to hold more stuff, then you'll hold more than 200, the weight of 200 things, like the weighted value of it being 200 could be 300, 400, and so on. But you know, obviously you can collect cash if you go to the store. So let me go back to my inventory. So here you have upper body. Guys, if you guys have played Destiny, I know there's RPG games that do this too. It's not the only game. But if you look at the armor on the equip versus the one on the right, you get to see that mine is an upgrade versus the other one is a downgrade. There could be reasons why you keep a downgrade item, because it might have a mod that helps you and it benefits you in a certain situation. As you guys can see, the right one has increased armor by 6.2, reduced stamina, whereas the left one doesn't. Even though the armor is higher, the right one might be a better play. If you go on, you're going to see negative, so that doesn't really deserve a much. This one does, because one, it's higher, but you're going to see the level requirement. So when you see this REQ, it's either requirement based on you not having the money, or you're not hitting that level requirement or street cred. So just keep that in mind, guys. It doesn't mean you can't use it. You will as you progress. This one is a no-brainer. Don't need it. This one, I could use it, right? So I could switch to it, but I don't like it. So I want to look cool. But let me go back to this one. This is one that I got from a particular moment in the game, and I won't spoil it, but you get this, right? If you go to the mods, you see the mods that it has, which was what we talked about. The armor and also the stamina. I can also switch out these mods and give it something more. So I can switch it out for this guy, reduce damage, increase armor, which is higher, reduce damage from negative status effects by 5%, and then reduce damage from negative status effects by 5%. Again, it's your build. It's whatever you guys want to do. So let's say I want to select this guy and swap out this guy. Are you sure you want to change these mods? Your currently equipped mod will be destroyed. So it looks like if I do switch it out, it will mess it up. But I'm going to do it here, guys, just to explain it to you guys how this works. And will they come back? Because I want to teach you guys the ways. So I just did that. We got the 13.84. The current mod that I was on my, obviously, jacket went away. So keep that in mind, guys. If I'm going to do a switch, which looks like we can't do, it will destroy the mod. You cannot, unless you could drop it. Let me see something, guys. Let me try something. So if we can't switch it out, we could probably drop this, add a mod here, and then pick it back up. So let's check that out. Let me drop this. I really don't care. Again, this is all for your guys' viewing pleasure, and let's see what we can do. Let me drop it. Does it drop it? I don't think it does. Yeah, it won't let me do it. I could probably do it to this one here. Let me see. Do I have two of these? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't allow me to drop it for some reason. I'm not sure if this is part of the game not letting me do this. I should be able to, but it's not letting me do. So unless you guys know if I'm able to drop the mod that I currently have and then switch it to this mod and then pick it up when I'm outside, obviously when I'm in my first person mode, then that could be one way workaround to do this with the mods. But let's go back to the character. And now if I go back to my armor and compare this to the other one, now I'm higher. Even though this one looks cooler now, I have now modded this guy here to be stronger, which makes much more sense. So let me go back to the inventory. All right, so as you guys can see, same thing goes with the pants and all that stuff. You pick up the better armor, and then you can just either drop them, which yeah, I can drop clothes. I guess I can't drop the mods. So you're gonna see what I mean. Like right now, if I step out, it's in a little lunch bag, guys. Look how cute it is. It's in a little lunch bag. Can I shoot it? Okay, I'll pick it back up. Thank you. All right, so let me go back to the character. Hopefully this is helping you guys understand. Again, this is for the new players. And this is not new. This is stuff that I've already shown you guys previously, but maybe it helps you guys better understand how to play this game. Same thing goes here. There's like special. I have this special suit, which is pretty cool. But I don't want it right now. And I just got naked, which is no bueno. And then when I want to switch out to the grenades, again, you can switch out here. I have a lot of the flashbangs, so I'm going to put the flashbangs there. And then the health, you got your health stuff here. So there goes that. Cyber deck is the cyber deck that you got from the guy, which again, when you guys play this game, and then these are the mods that I have, which are the mods that will happen when you do the quick hack. So when you're facing opponents, these are the two that I will see. And then as you progress more, there's going to be stronger ones. But remember, there's going to be RAM that costs more, which is going to require you to need more RAM, which is going to be 8. But you also want to look down at the duration, which is the time it's going to affect them. The upload time, which is how long does it take for it to take into effect. So once I hit the quick hack, it takes 5 seconds to hit them, and then it lasts for 8 seconds. And then the cooldown time is 10 seconds. Same thing goes for the other one. It's 10 seconds. But if you work on the passive ability to get your RAM back, then you can keep doing these hack attacks in a timely manner. Whereas right now, I am ass in terms of just reusing these hacking abilities. What else do I have for you guys? The other quick tip too, guys, I think that's it for here. The other quick tip for you guys too, I'm on PC. I think you could do this also on PlayStation and Xbox. Let me know, guys. But for those people that are creating content, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but if you click on both analog sticks at the same time, I go into a third-person view. Now, it only happens when you're out and about in free roaming. If you're in a mission, it might just only do first person. If you're in a car, obviously it will do third person. But you can see how I can create a shot while toggling it, moving around, moving myself, and seeing how I want to do the shot. So let's say I want to do this, like a nice little shot here. And let's say I clear the screen, right? Hide the UI. That's a beauty, right? Now, if I want to take a screenshot, I press X. It will actually save on my PC in the photos folder of your desktop. If you're on OBS and you're recording this, you guys can just do a screen grab from OBS. Just make sure that the UI is removed. So this is how you guys are gonna be making cool looking, unique YouTube thumbnails for your game. So you don't have to use the game artwork. You use your own artwork with your characters. So how cool is that? Don't you guys like that? Look at that. Look at that guy looking like daddy. But yeah, that's it. To get out, you just press B and you're out and about. So hopefully this helps you guys understand how I'm playing this game and kind of like the fundamentals of what I'm looking at. I could probably do one more tutorial, and that's going to be that mini game, which I know a lot of people have a hard time, and I'm going to see if I could find one. Let me see if I could find one. It's going to be one of those red buildings. Let me get my whip real quick, and I'll show you guys how that works. So give me one momento. Is that my car? Cool. So before I do, I think I need to get my glasses on, guys, because I need to drive this shit. All right, so let's get in this monkey. So let's see if I can find something, but let me show you guys the same thing. Again, I don't know what's going on with these graphics, if there's some bullshit going on, or if I have a bug. But I'm about to do the same thing right now. Hit both analog sticks, remove the display. Bam, look at that. What is this? What is this, GTA? Look at that. Like screen grab, bam, content. I don't need to do much. And I could just cut it out, do something really creative. You guys know the monkey business. All right. Oh, shit. So, real quick. And let me explain what I'm about to do right now. So, this is one scenario. So, let me get out of my car. Can I get out of my car? All right. So, you see, this is going to be an example of quick hack. So, when you press LB, you see breach protocol, you see reboot optics, short circuit, which are the two that I have on my mods, guys. Now it requires 5. Now I've increased my RAM because if you build experience and you progress, you'll build up more, or you purchase, or you just build them up. But let's do breach protocol. Let's do that. So this is the mini game that people hate. Now, let me explain this process, guys, and let me take these fucking glasses off because I can't see shit. All right. Before I start, the timer will not begin. Do not be alarmed, guys, because when we go into this, we're like, oh shit, does it kick in? No, it doesn't. This is your time to test what you're gonna do. Now, it first goes horizontal. So if I click on C, 1C, it goes vertical. And then if I click another one, 1C here, it goes horizontal. So it's horizontal, vertical, horizontal. When you keep choosing, right? Keep switching. So what we need to get is 5B and BD. So here it's telling me what to do, right? Okay, there's one opportunity there. And then the other one is right beneath the 55. So bam, bam, done. This is an easy one. As you progress, you're gonna see more of these ice picks or like more of these sequences when you're actually going into the breaching devices. They're like these devices that are on walls. Those you get money because they're tied into a building, a business. So if you go over the last one, version 3, you're gonna get more money, which is what you want to go for. So this is where you start planning the attack and like, okay, so what I'm gonna do is do what I just did. Remember, time is ticking. Look at my timer. 35 seconds. 34. Oh. Bam. So now it says ice pick reduces quick hack cost by 1 RAM unit. So remember, there were 5 before. Now it's gonna be 4 if the math is done correctly. Let's check it out. Oh, that's interesting. It was actually, that's weird that it said 5 before, guys. It did, but now it says 3. So whatever. But you see the timer, the breach protocol is counting down. There's 17 seconds, right? You see it? So you got to react fast. You got to think what you're gonna do next. So what I'm gonna do is probably gonna do short circuit. I'm about to blast you guys. And I'm about to blast. Wait, I'm gonna do this one too. Let me do this one too. You see the breaching? How long it's taking? And I'm about to beat these busters, right? Now my gun, I think I'm in a section of a map that's not good for me. But I might die right now, guys. If I do die, please subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know your thoughts, because I can't see shit. Wait, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. Now this gun knocks. Ooh. Flash, baby. Look at that. So I went after these guys because I know they're thugs, right? So this guy hasn't died yet. Glitch. He's dropped loot, right? So we collect the loot. The green one is a good one. You guys are gonna see. Let me see. What does it say here? Paid in full. My street cred has increased. Let me drop the body back here so we can hide the evidence. But here, you saw the gun. I guess we picked it up. You guys are gonna see these white markers, right? And then the green ones. Green ones is higher than white. White is basic. Green is okay, like common. The purple ones are really good. I'm not sure if there's any other color. I haven't seen the other ones yet. I think there's probably a blue one too. I'm not sure. But you always want to collect the loot because you might find some good stuff when you guys look in your inventory. I like this weapon. I can still pick it up because I could sell it afterwards. You know, I'm always looking for scrap. But that was the example right there. Like how I did the breach, how I use my abilities. And when you're pressing that, you know, hacking ability, you can scan what's around you and do some really cool stuff. Again, you could do a lot of cool things. This one, if I were to do this guy here, instead of using my RAM, do the breach. Again, same thing, guys. 37 seconds. Plan your attack. So you know what to do, right? So one goes there. There goes BD. And then 1C again. So remember, guys, this is not rocket science, guys. So I would just go do this. Bam. Bam. Installed. So now we go to exit interface. We now have about like 18 or 17 seconds. Look at the timer. Now I can distract enemies with 1 piece of RAM. And the reason why you would use this is because, why? Because it gets their attention to this. So when you want to do the stealth attack, you're obviously crouching and you do the kill like that way. So you guys could go the non-lethal way. I like to go lethal just because it's just fun. And then I'm pretty sure as you progress, I've heard people say that there's more stuff you guys can do. Unlock more doors, unlock vehicles, and all that good stuff. So same thing here. Network breach, so I gotta wait. It seems like it's blocked. So let me see. Is this guy still... Okay. So here, you're doing the same thing. You can do the camera control, turn off the camera, distract enemies. You can read on the right, grants full remote access, turns them off because when they're on, people will see where you're at, right? And it's going to detect them. And then distract enemies, it causes a malfunction to get their attention away, right? So you can do your stealth attack. So if I do camera control, the cool thing about camera control is that I can control the camera at the same time still do my hacking attack. Again, that's the beauty, right? That's the beauty of doing this. If you do planted attacks and you really plan this out correctly, and you can tag. If you look at the bottom right hand corner, you can tag enemies to know where they're at. See, you can tag multiple things on the screen to show their indication. So now you can see that I tagged those things. So that's pretty cool. So when it's movement, okay, there's one guy over there, there's one guy over here. Let me crouch. Let me attack this guy. Bam, done. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. What am I about to get into here? Any baddies in here? Busy? Okay, but yeah, guys, hopefully this helped you guys better understand kind of like the fundamentals, the beginning stages of this game. Again, I'll talk about more about the hacks, abilities, tips and tricks, but hopefully the few that I talked about kind of gives a little bit more clarity in the game. If you guys have any questions, let me know on the bottom. Also, for the people that are techie, those palm trees, what do you guys think is that? Is that just my game, or is this part of the bugs that they've been getting that the update didn't even fix? But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and later.